trying to send it towards the front, but unable to do so was Kakiola. Then the shot from the point gets deflected into the corner. Trying to clear, and just over the line, Ryan Wojciechowski unable to handle, and so it'll go back behind the net of Oliver Marceau, getting the start for Maine in today's game. This goes all the way down on goal, and Shane O'Brien in goal for Danbury. Steers it into the corner. Now a turnover in that corner nearly resulted in disaster. Instead, it'll be Misha Mashar from the neutral zone. Sent in on goal. Marceau will send it. Only 13 players today. Plenty of ice time to go around. Off the draw, it's controlled by the Wild. This is Dubois. Dubois lost possession of the puck in the corner, runs into a referee as well. Nate Mastrony trying to take possession of it. He's run into the wall by Wiswell. Maine still unable to clear. This shot off the stick of Kevin Remsen goes wide. Goes right onto the stick of Andrew Bertolini. Bertolini up ahead with Church, 2-on-1. Ahead for Church. Church never was able to get a handle on it and poked away by Shane O'Brien. Now this is Bertolini again. From his knees, gets it back to Wiswell at the point. Wiswell, a weak shot, easily handled by O'Brien, who sends it into the corner. Church gets shoved off of the puck, and the Colonials will clear. 15 seconds remaining before each team gets a player back, with under 7 minutes to play here in the first period. In the corner, Mastrony doing some Yowman's work. In to help out is Skeens. Now Mastrony again behind the net. You know, Nate Mastrony, not the biggest player out there, 5'4", certainly plays larger than that. Now a home run pass is deflected away by Brady Hill. Bertolini, 1-on-4 into the zone. A backhand shot is swallowed up by O'Brien, and Hill. Kaola. Now Cole Madzi. He'll retreat into his own end, simply flip it off the glass up the boards. That goes past Kaola. D-to-D pass, and now it's Matt Carson for Maine. Through the neutral zone, Wojciechowski getting himself involved physically. Skeens will wrap this around for Kaola. Kaola lost track of it, goes out of the zone. Now Wiswell, up ahead, and Nukaye. Down deeper, this is Wintle for the Wild. Mastrony battling there as well. Franklin Berry. Turns the puck over in front, saved by O'Brien. The rebound, they score! As the Danbury Colonial flips the puck down deep. Wild are able to take control, and Jaden Warner again. His pass too far for Bertolini, but it goes off the stick of Connor Lefkoff, and O'Brien will take care of things himself. Goes right in front of that Zamboni door. Now Remsen up ahead. Remsen couldn't keep control. Turner can't get it much deeper. But it'll be Connor Lefkoff, the defenseman, who gains the offensive zone, sends one just wide of the net as Marceau had to reach out for it. Now Maverick Skeens at the red line, gets around Bertolini. He'll send one in on goal. Marceau sends it to the corner. Turning is Zach Turner. Lost the puck in his skates for a moment. Also involved is Maverick Skeens. Mastrony off of the bench. He'll do battle with a pair of Maine players. Now Austin Jellison throwing the body as well. Coming up with it is the Wild and Gus Frankwitz. Now Mark Tisdale. Tisdale, his pass was cut off, sent back down into the Maine zone. 3 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Reagan Wintle had that go off of his stick. Brady Hill up ahead for Mastrony. Mastrony with a short pass intended for Westendorf. Westendorf was well covered. Mastrony now battling along the boards. Westendorf there to help out as well. Pucks comes out of the zone. Now here come the Wild with the 2-on-1 if they hurry. But offsides is called. Give credit to Cole Danbury. He goes up against Gavin Dempsey. Mastrony with the win. Remsen. Wojciechowski, D-to-D across. Winding and firing is Connor Lefkoff. Getting a glove on that was Marceau. Now Lefkoff again. This time fakes the shot. Walking in along the sideboards. Tries going back door. He had, looked like Turner available there. Now Turner with the puck in the corner. Centering pass is sticked away by Marceau. Stepping in is Wojciechowski. Mastrony with a pair of Wild to deal with. Wojciechowski there to help as well. Mastrony tries to get around the defense of A.J. Albanese. Albanese towering over Mastrony. He's got 7 inches on him. Now the Colonials once again. Here is Remsen. Remsen into the zone. His shot gets partially blocked by Mark Tisdale. See if fatigue plays into things here for the Colonials. Of course, both these teams, this is their first game since the tournament out in Minnesota 2 weeks ago. So theoretically, that you'll see here in the NA3. Their jerseys are blue and white with just a very little amount of green, as this shot punched aside by Marceau. It's bouncing around in the slot. But then the Wild Sox are green with just a little hint of blue in them as well. It's a nice look for the team that's based out of Southern Maine, playing their home games out of the Bidford Arena. This is sent up the boards. D-to-D pass could not be controlled by Wojciechowski, but Wojciechowski manages to keep it in the zone. Now Keola, with no help around, lost possession of the puck. Cabral is able to flip it as far as the red line before Wojciechowski cuts it down. Wojciechowski unable to get it into the main zone, at least not deep. Now this bounces off the boards. O'Brien again out of his cage. That goes over the stick of Westendorf. Wesley Westendorf finds the puck in his chest, brings it down to his stick, takes a shot. That's blocked by A.J. Albanese. And Albanese, oh, he's a little shaken up on the play. He can't get off the ice. We're in the middle of a second period, and so each team dealing with the long change. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Cole Madsey. Madsey comes to the near side for Franklin Berry. Perry's a long shot, or long pass rather, cut down by Tisdale. Now Jellison sends one off the linesman in front of the main bench as they're in the middle of a chain. Madsey reaching for the puck, couldn't quite get it. Church will send it down deep, no icing on this play. O'Brien wraps it around the near side wall. Fanning on the shot was Jaden Werner. Now at the blue line, Matt Carson sends one in on goal. That's easily handled by O'Brien. Matt Carson now third overall in points as a quick shot goes off. Who hails from Quebec City. Have to ask if he's a Nordiques fan at some point. Meanwhile, back in the Danbury zone, fanning on the shot was Ryan Wintle. Wintle now with the puck in his skates. Wintle still trying to battle it. Now back at the point, faking the shot was Wiswell. Never made its way through to O'Brien. Now a one-handed opportunity by Gus Frankwitz goes wide. Reaching for the puck, but unable to come up with it is Westendorf. Here's Wiswell. Wiswell feeds across off the stick of Dubois. Dubois will chase after it in the corner, and then he'll shovel it around to the near side for Frankwitz. Frankwitz comes into a big physical collision with Wesley Westendorf. And the Colonials have possession. Here's Madsey off the stick of Westendorf, and the Wild managed to keep it in the zone. Good job by Wiswell, getting it down with the glove. Now Keola, fresh off the bench. Westendorf can't clear. Tries to cancel out the defenseman, Wiswell. Wiswell sends one wide. We have a delayed call coming up. It will go against the Danbury Colonials. It's onto the ice. Dubois on the draw. He wins it into the neutral zone, and so back to retrieve is Ryota Anukaye. Anukaye, his pass goes through the stick of Bertolini. This should be icing. There's the whistle, and the faceoff will come back. It's Luke Church. Church leads Maine in scoring, and it's not even close. 16 goals, 14 assists, good for 30 points this year. Caden Mason has 20 points with his goal in the first period. Mastrony turns it over. Church can't get the shot off. Now Mastrony up ahead. His pass too far for Connor Lefko. Check that for Zach Turner. Now we have a whistle. And behind the play, Mastrony, who gets things started in the faceoff circle, he goes up against Dean Church. Mastrony with a clean win. And then a bad pass by Lefkoff at the blue line results in Danbury having to regroup. So now here's Lefkoff. Off the skate of Skeens. Given a long shot, saved by Marceau. Skeens following up on the rebound. Tries centering it in front. Instead it ends up behind the net. This is Westendorf. Along for Madsey. Now back down low for Westendorf. Check that. Weber with the puck in the high slot. He scores! Dylan Weber! So Nate Mastrony on the draw against Caden Mason. One back to the point, shot on goal, deflected in front. Marceau got enough of it. Westendorf able to get a stick on it. Now at the blue line, Wojciechowski keeps it alive again. That shot steered aside by Marceau. Flipped into the far corner. Nobody there wearing a white jersey, and so able to clear is Ryan Wintle. Now, this is Mastrony. Mastrony's pass goes through the skates of Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski unable to get it into the Wild's end. He'll have another opportunity here. Mastrony in the referee's circle. His pass picked off by Mason, and Mason will send it down deep. 10.5 gone by here in the second period. 2-1 your score between Danbury and Maine. So glad you could join us here. Here's Church, he scores! And he sends it into an empty area, easily picked up by Gavin Dempsey. Skeens manages to pick that off in the neutral zone, flipped it a little too far for him to handle as Anukaye is able to get it out of the zone. Now Mastrony, he gets shoved from behind, lost possession of the puck, and this is chipped into the Danbury bench. Looks like that ended up Mastrony on the draw. He goes up against Mark Tisdale. Here's Tisdale with the puck into the Danbury zone. He flips it down deep and absorbs a check from Cole Madsey. Now back behind the cage, it'll be Madsey with another opportunity. This one goes off the side of the net, bounced in front. O'Brien with his paddle down was able to direct it away. Mastrony. He'll chip it along behind the net. Getting there first is Franklin Berry. Berry gets it as far as the awaiting stick of Tisdale, who sends it back down into the Danbury zone. Under 7 minutes to play here in the second period. Wrapped around, and this is Westendorf. Westendorf nearly turns the puck over in front of the net. He just chips it into the corner. You saw O'Brien suddenly have to get back into his stance. Now Madsey again, or check that, Mastrony. Tripped up on the play, but play continues. Westendorf gets it into the main zone. One clearing attempt failed, the second one successful by Dubois. And it's sent back in by Berry. Well, you're seeing the Colonials really missing a jump in their step right now. We mentioned Brandon Cope playing his first games in the NAHL this weekend with goal of the season. And the Wild have a 3-goal lead for the first time in this game, and perhaps we are starting to see the fatigue as well. So, Colonials in need of some reinforcements as they trail by 3. Now here are the Wild looking for more. That shot on goal off the stick of Albanese, left of Marceau. And this is Mastrony on the draw. It's won by the Wild. Reversed, but kept alive at the blue line by Wojciechowski. No icing on this play. With under a minute to go, Connor Lefkoff from behind his own cage. Softly along for Jellison. Jellison lost track of the puck, and it'll be stolen away by Bertolini. Now Church tries feeding along for Bertolini. Getting in the way of that is Mastrony. Mastrony gets caught, unable to clear. This is flipped up through the zone, bounces over the stick of Bertolini. Owen Dubois gets it back into the Danbury zone with 28 seconds to go. Here's Bertolini again. Boy, he has been all over the puck this shift. Church shovels one in front, nobody wearing blue. And so the Colonials are able to clear. Laboring up ahead is Keola. He lost possession of the puck, and it's sent back down deep. Looks like that one actually caught the linesman in the back as he's shaking one off. 5 seconds to go. A long pass gets partially cut off. Turner at the blue line will not be able to get a shot on goal. And that'll do it for the second period of play. So at the end, minute and a half gone by here in the third period. Off the draw, it's won by Mastrony. Wojciechowski at the point. This wraps all the way around. Frankwitz able to clear now. 2-on-1 developing for the Wild. This is chipped along, but just too far for Reagan Wintle. Now we have a whistle, and behind the play, Wild, but they still got a pretty decent opportunity. Now in the corner, this is Werner. Werner's pass gets intercepted by Barry, and he sent it back down deep again. Werner with another opportunity, this time chooses behind the net, and Wiswell. Now Werner. That goes off the stick of Mastrony and slapped back down by Turner. 1 minute remaining on Maine's power play. Through the neutral zone. Nearly turned over, but it'll be Werner who gets a puck down deep. Wild in the middle of a change, and so Ryan Wojciechowski, plenty of time in his own end. He gives across for Cole Madsey, and now Madsey sends it all the way down the ice. Turning with this is Ryoto Anukaye. Anukaye, his pass goes behind the stick of Dubois. Icing is called in the face-off this time. Here is Dawson Taylor. First time we've said his name in this game. He'll dump the puck down deep. Reversed by Barry. And now Remsen goes hard around the boards and connects up ahead with Turner. Turner for Madsey, or check that, for Mastrony, but Mastrony couldn't handle the pass. Now Turner with it again. This time gives it along for a Lefkoff, or check that, that was Madsey. Now Cole Madsey with it again. Madsey looking for an option. Didn't see anything he liked. All three Colonials forwards hanging out in the neutral zone. Now they come in for a controlled breakout. And Madsey lost possession of the puck momentarily. He's had enough, so he gives it along for Wojciechowski, who finds Keola. Keola runs into a pair of Maine forecheckers. Lost possession of the puck. Sent back down into the Danbury zone. Connor Lefkoff feeds it ahead for Mastrony. Mastrony at the red line. He gains the blue line and sends it down deep. He'll chase after it. Bumped by Albanese. Albanese comes up with the puck. Sends one off the boards, not out of the zone. Wojciechowski keeps it alive. Now Keola has his opportunity knocked aside. And it'll be Albanese through a neutral zone. Keola, nice back check, breaks things up. Pass up ahead, Mastrony. Mastrony fans on the pass as he tried feeding it along further for Westendorf. Off the skates of Albanese and back into the neutral zone. This pass intended for Frankwitz, cut down by Connor Lefkoff. Lefkoff coming the other way. Fakes the shot, nearly runs into a teammate, feeds it along for Jellison. Jellison, a weak shot, rolls in on goal. It's loose as Marceau unable to get a glove on it. Now Mastrony. Back for Jellison, who is sneaking in from the point. Shot goes wide. Westendorf picks it up. Goes back, Lefkoff at the point. That shot also goes wide. Now Madsey sends a player down to the ice. That's his fellow number 4 in Ryan Wintle. Or check that, Regan Wintle. Meanwhile, the Wild in the middle of a change, so Mark Tisdale with nobody to pass to. Tisdale slow to get up after absorbing a hit. Now back up to his feet and back into the play. Here's Cole Madsey clinging along the top of the umbrella. You saw the 3 players there, and they'll set it up once again. 2 players in front of the net looking for rebounds. There's one loose on the blue paint right now. It's still there, but cleared out and all the way down by Mark Tisdale. O'Brien well out of his net. He likes the stick handle. He'll leave it behind the net. Breaking things up is Andrew Bertolini. Bertolini doing a good job of killing off the remaining seconds on this power play. 10 seconds to go now. And here's Westendorf for the Colonials. Westendorf trying to get around Church. Turner gives back Wojciechowski. Now Mastrony. Mastrony, his shot scores! Of the game. They are 0 for 2 so far, but with a 2-goal lead, they can really concentrate on the puck possession time and see this game out. Instead, that shot gets deflected wide. Franklin Barry with a pair of Wild players to deal with. Down to one knee, back up to his skates. Barry really showing off his strength here. Reinforcements arrive for both teams. Mastrony trying to get, or check that, Skeens trying to get a handle on it. The scrum moves up the board. Finally coming up with it are the Wild. Carson's shot is blocked, but he manages to keep it in the zone. Now Church gives a long, shooting it wide is Dubois. Alive at the blue line is Anukaye. Barry blindly sends it into the near side corner. Skeens tries reversing back for Wojciechowski. Danbury needs to get the puck out of the zone. Wojciechowski battling for possession with Dubois. It's turned over and then just trickling wide off the stick of Luke Church. Pitchforked out of the zone. 50 seconds to go in Maine's power play. Under 3.5 to go in regulation time. Sent over far side. This will be Bertolini who gets there first. He tries dropping it off, but intercepted by Madzi. Madzi turns away from the pressure once. Mastrony. Wojciechowski. Wojciechowski. He'll send this on goal. Marceau down in the butterfly. Not sure if that should count as a shot on goal considering it came from 150 feet. Danbury bench going nuts on the far side. Under 2 minutes to play. Tripped up on the play was Mark Tisdale. No call there either. Referee's letting him go. Here's Wojciechowski. He sends one in on goal. That's punched aside. Shane O'Brien to the bench for Danbury. And it's 6-on-5 with the empty net. 1:43 remaining. This is cleared out of the zone by the Wild. Wintle tries circling back. He'll send it down deep. This should be icing. There's the whistle. And with 9 penalties on both sides that have gone undetected towards the end of this third period, all the way down the ice, icing is called. And now O'Brien to the bench. So, extra attacker on again for Danbury. Not like this is a tournament and goal differentials far down on the tiebreaker list, so why not go for it? 32 seconds to go. The Wild now pinning the puck up against the boards, trying to see this one out. Remsen all the way down the ice, just wide. Racing after his left cough. He'll get the whistle on the icing. 19 seconds. Off the draw. This goes into the far side corner behind the net. Pair of players battling for it. Anukaye back out on the ice. Can't clear it out of the zone. 2 seconds and 1. And the Maine Wild